Clarity, the most fearsome enemy. The idiot's enlightenment, why clarity is more dangerous than ignorance. In the texts of Carlos Castaneda, 4 enemies of the man of knowledge are mentioned: fear, clarity, power, and old age. While the first enemy is the most frequent and the fourth is invincible, the second is definitely the most powerful. The enemy called clarity turns wise people into fools and intelligent people into idiots. Clarity as a concept is something desirable. It is the moment when information connects, a series of ideas form a structure, and we are able to see the flow of information, understand how it works, and control and/or predict its course. Upon discovering clarity, we feel enlightened and powerful. And if that's so, why should we consider clarity an enemy? Clarity as an enemy finds us in that moment of illumination on our path. It welcomes us warmly and makes us feel uplifted, proud and satisfied with ourselves. Perhaps too satisfied. With that feeling of mastery and power, we see no need to continue our journey toward knowledge. We completely ignore that knowledge, just like the world, is constantly moving and changing. Some changes are slow, like those of the stars, some are very fast, like stock market values. But all of them change the paradigm of knowledge. Clarity makes us feel that, since we already master an instant of knowledge, we can stop and cease learning. It convinces us, with flawed logical reasoning fallacies, that we are right and always will be. Sometimes it whispers so sweetly in our ear that it convinces us not only that we are right, but that we are infallible, and this leads us to make bad decisions. Clarity does not erase human knowledge, but over time, it causes it to expire. The true person of knowledge is always seeking to grow and change. Overcoming clarity is a complex challenge because the only way to prevent clarity from stopping our path to knowledge is to receive a hard blow to the ego and recognize that we are not infallible, we don't know everything, and there is always something more to learn and someone else from whom to learn it. We must recognize lies as lies, identifying fallacies for what they are. But a more instinctive and less intellectual way of doing this is to ask ourselves, this truth that makes me feel good, could it be a lie disguised as truth? Truth hurts and is uncomfortable. That is why a comfortable truth is more likely to be a lie we tell ourselves to maintain clarity. Don't lose the chance to demonstrate your knowledge, starting from the premise that it is false and needs to be proven true. It's natural to feel proud upon attaining clarity, but remember that it has an expiration date, and at the least expected moment, it can become obsolete if not reaffirmed when the opportunity arises. Overcoming clarity is difficult, as it requires a delicate balance, not becoming blinded by pride, honestly and fairly recognizing what we know, and not assuming we are fools just because at any moment what we know might turn out not to be true. Overcoming clarity means keeping pride at bay, keeping curiosity alive, and maintaining the desire to keep growing and exploring no matter our age. If you ever wondered why I ask you not to believe me blindly and instead question everything I say, this is the reason. It is my guarantee that I will keep learning through you, and that what I say still works or needs adjustment. The strength of clarity lies in pride, and being aware of this helps us overcome it. Remember, the power is yours.